The underlying issue of call reluctance is fear, right? Fear of being rejected, fear of being yelled at, whatever that fear looks like. And the superstars, the ones who continually succeed despite the environment, the economy, the climate, things like that, are the ones that have mindsets that allow them to see past that. What's the worst that could happen if I do pick up the phone and somebody on the other side doesn't like what I have to say, doesn't want to talk to me, whatever? Worst that could happen is maybe it ends a relationship. When you go to a networking event, are you the kind of person that everybody comes running to and just wants to talk to you, or you to them? Or do you have to warm up and kind of be in a conversation a little bit first? So I think everybody has to know their style. There's no right or wrong. We are who we are and we're not going to change. Don't try to turn yourself into something you're not, but be mindful of who you are and be mindful of how that comes across. Tony Robbins often says, we overestimate what we can do in 1 year, but we underestimate what we can do over 5 years. Now, there are different interpretations probably of that. My interpretation basically is that sometimes in the very short term, we think we can kill it. We think we can do everything. But oftentimes you have to play the long game. It's about persistence, it's about consistency, it's about daily disciplines. It's not about motivation. One thing that I do often encourage people to do when they procrastinate is to keep a physical reminder or ledger. For example, a jar with pennies, and you just put a penny in every time you make a call, or some kind of physical reminder, moving something, a paper clip from one bucket or one bowl to another. Oftentimes that will be enough to remind us. I don't care how much you know until I know how much you care. Same words, but just in reverse, right? The more you demonstrate care, the more you demonstrate an interest, the more I really feel that connection with you. And again, as we said before, people buy from those that they know, like, and trust.
We just recently had the honor of having Naftali Huff come in and do a sales presentation for the team at McCapital. And I must say, we had so many different people we brought in, so many different coaches, top dollar people we brought in, and Naftali really smashed it out of the park. More than anyone else, really. I would say that he was the best presentation we had. And for the simple reason that he understands that especially in today's world of post-COVID, where sometimes it's on Zoom, in our case it was on Zoom, to be able to engage with the audience, to get them involved, to get them answering questions, to get them to understand the material is uber important. And he did an amazing job doing that.